Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Payton, and it's Green in at the center, locking down the middle. And Utah has possession after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Sexton the pass to Clarkson. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Driving the lane. Shot clock at 3. Second chance effort. And the layup is good.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Outside Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Collins. Back to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Now here's Curry. Last game he had 28 points. "13 feet away. And he knocks down the jumper.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
Curry against Sexton. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Off target at the rim. Here's Butler. He can't get it to go. Collins with some nice D. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Trailblazers.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Now here's Payton. Not a lot of room. Butler against Collins. And it's Butler missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat as they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired. He knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Jazz leading by 3. Sexton with it. Now Green defending. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Shoots from 12. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Green.
Utah foul. Montgomery. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Podziemski. Outside Butler. To the middle. Here's Payton to Niall. And here's Sexton. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Memphis. It's to Collins. Clarkson outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Brandon Podziemski. His first personal. First Team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Free throw good. Clarkson. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic pull. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Get down. Oh, sit down.
Numbers for Curry. He's coming off an excellent season, putting up about 26 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Pass to Green. Curry passes to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Kessler trying to get open. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Payton. Now here's Butler. Defended by Sexton. Fades. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Here's Kessler. Here's Montgomery. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, Will Hardy talked to me a little while ago. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Sexton after the miss from Stephen Curry. Clarkson for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Inside, stolen by Collins. Pass to Sexton. Kessler with it, guarded by Green. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed. That one is off.
Great since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And he's good on the second. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Golden State, Gary Payton, second. At the line for one.
That's good from Payton. But should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Second, Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Here's Markkanen. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
6 to shoot. Kessler passes to Montgomery. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
That's just unfair with that advantage height-wise. You can just shoot over him from deep.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Podziemski with it for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here's Butler. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Now, Podziemski. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Curry against Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Left side, Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The offensive rebound. Curry with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Podziemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Now, here's Sexton. Pass to Clarkson. To the inside. Montgomery, covered by Payton. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Green with a screen on Sexton. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So both teams making some changes here. Now, here is George. 17 points for him last game against Memphis.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Here's Butler, following the bucket by the Jazz. Spencer, the pass to Looney, deflects the pass, and stolen by Sexton. Drives to the hoop, and Sexton slams it in.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George, how he performed last season. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
That free throw missing. Collier, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And the second free throw, good. Utah leading by 3. Here's Collier. 9 points last game out. Left side, Collins. Drills the three-pointer.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
The free throw drops for Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. And both free throws good for Curry.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
43 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier, guarded by Curry. Kuminga goes in. Markkanen with it. Kuminga picks him up. Markkanen dishes to George. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Santos. A floater, and the shot goes in. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
Jordan Clarkson getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Knox out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Moody. And it's Curry in at point guard. The Jazz shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. He's off on the first. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years
to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Good on the second free throw.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all three levels.
Moody the pass to Looney. Hield outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Short. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Stephen Curry. The Jazz have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
At the line for one, George.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry on the wing. Pass to Moody. Stolen by Markkanen. Goes up, and Markkanen throws it down.
I'm a big fan of how Markkanen runs the floor. He's got tremendous mobility, and he knows how to create angles for the pass.
Looney finds Curry. Curry in the lane. Pass to Hield. 5 on the clock. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night.
This is Hield at his best, a major threat to torch defenses off the catch.
Outside, Markkanen. Here's Collier. Scoreless thus far. George up top. Over Hield. The Warriors pull it in. Down low. And then Hield with the dunk.
As a larger guard, Hield can get up with the big boys.
Utah leading. Here's Collier to the paint. Here's Markkanen. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Moody. Launches it. Collins grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Collier, guarded by Kirk. Collier, that's good. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hield against George. Kuminga sets a screen for Hield. It's Curry outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 12.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. the Warriors. Green comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Collier, guarded by Curry. Outside, Martin. Martin with the screen for George. Another miss by Utah.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to George. Picked by Markkanen. Latrey. Another miss by Utah.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's Podziemski. Got a piece of it. Right side, Martin. It's stolen by Green. Now Moody. Back to Green. Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. There's the lob to the hoop and finished off by Martin.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Kuminga against Martin. Right side Curry. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Pass to Collier. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup. Collier's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Podziemski. There's a screen. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Here's Podziemski. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Podziemski's got his 3rd basket of the night. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Collier. Outside, Markkanen. For Moody. Markkanen can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 4. Moody the pass to Kuminga. Martin with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. No good from outside. Moody with it. Now Kuminga. He's guarded by Markkanen. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Here's Sexton. Kessler the screen. Sexton against Curry. Now here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded. Just 4 to shoot. And yes, it's good. Sexton's got 6.
You know, Crafty, just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Payton outside. Pass to Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And Utah making a change here. Collins is checked in from the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Butler. Collins with some nice D.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Sexton kicks to Collins. Back to Sexton. Outside Collins. Jazz passing it around. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 3.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That's good from Payton. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. And it goes down 2 points. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 4-point game. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Jazz, number 1. Number 5, the Warriors.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
Here's Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Clarkson is screen on Kuminga. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Jordan Clarkson taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
And that's an encouraging sign from Butler. He's a capable three-point shooter. He's just very selective.
Outside Collins. Here's Montgomery. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Payton. Back to Butler. 1:51 left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Inside. And Kessler throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Yeah, terrific recognition there from Butler. Outstanding at slicing passes through the D in that pick and roll.
Sexton kicks to Clarkson. Butler against Collins. Here's Montgomery, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. No one near Payton as he lets it go. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Podziemski. Kuminga with it. It's good. This game is all even. Kuminga's got 5.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Clarkson against Payton. Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up off the glass. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here is Butler. Fires from way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, John. It was a back and forth first half, but you've got the lead. How did you get it?
Nice mix. The first group came out and we had a solid half, lit up a little bit. So I think our bench guys came in and gave us the needed minutes, finished out the half strong, and we got the lead going into the next half. So way to finish out the half for the guys, for sure.
Thanks very much for your time, John. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know. A poet.
And since we have a moment, let's see what other games are coming up tonight. The Raptors out in Toronto will go up against the 76ers. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is the kind of game everyone tunes in for. Should be a good one.
I'm right there with you, getting the popcorn ready. Got some gummy bears for you. Got some... What else you want, Kenny?
Chocolate raisins.
Anything else, Shaq?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Uh-huh.
How about some barbecue chicken?
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The lead is 2. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. And it's Montgomery in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Butler gets it to go.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Kessler, the screen, down low. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the inside. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor. And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Curry finds Payton. Back to Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Curry against Sexton. To the middle. Wants to get into Kessler and does. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Curry passes to Green. Podziemski with it. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shots good from Butler.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Curry against Sexton. And dishes to Sexton. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Sexton. Pass to Green. Now here's Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 20 feet out. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Sexton against Curry.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the paint. Here's Butler. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Now, here's Sexton. He's defended by Podziemski. And it's Sexton penetrating. Green with the rebound. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Now Payton. And Green with the basket on the assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists in the game. Utah trailing here. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Dance cam, get ready everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. On the big screen. All right. You gotta dance like everyone is watching.
Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Warriors, number 1. In third, the Jazz.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint.
Sexton finds Kessler. Back to Clarkson. Six on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Kessler. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket here. Kessler's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Pass to Podziemski. Now Curry. Steps back and fires. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Butler's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Curry on the wing. Puts up a 3. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Here's Montgomery. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
A little playmaking there from Collins. Nice to see him setting others up.
Payton outside. Butler feeling out of it. Aggressive play by Butler against the defense.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Sexton against Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Golden State also making a change. Kuminga's checked in. Good on both. The Warriors have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Floats it up for Kuminga. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. Markkanen kicks to Collins. Pass to George. Outside, Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. Last year, getting it done. Put up 8 points per game, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Free throw good, Sexton. And Sexton drops them both. Here's Butler. He's got 18. Shoots from 12. Rebound, Utah. Now, here is George. Sexton kicks to George. Here's Kessler. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Kessler's got 6 points in the quarter. Warriors have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Count the basket and the foul. Keontae George picks one up.
Looking unstoppable. Even the foul can't hold back Curry's shot.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. And Utah making a change here. Filipowski's checked in. That's good from Stephen Curry. Utah trailing here. Outside, George. Pass to Markkanen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Steph Curry, what a finish!
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside, George. 3-pointer, Markkanen drills it from outside. Markkanen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And I tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there, knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
Kuminga, no good. Utah shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
The first one falls, and Utah making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Moses Moody comes in for Curry. And Sexton drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Looney's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. And Utah has possession. Here's Sexton. He's got 14. Down low. It's tipped. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Moody. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. And Golden State also making a change. Spencer's checked in. Outside Butler. Fires from 14. Nice jump shot. Good. Butler's got 12 points here in the second half.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
A three-pointer is right on target. And the Jazz lead by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. This break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, 4th.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Here's Spencer. No scoring in this one. Butler with the ball. Moody the pass to Spencer. Now Butler. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Out to the wing. Sexton against Kuminga.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Looney, and another shot, and he lays it up and in. Looney's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
With the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
No good on that one.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Williams, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And he sinks the second. 1:29 left to play here in the third. Here's Collier. Again, the Jazz score.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Butler against Markkanen. And it's Butler missing.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Picked by Markkanen. Shoots. And Utah again with the bucket.
And nowadays, big men have to show the ability to shoot. Markkanen proving he has a quality jump shot.
To the inside. Goes up on the block, and it's good off the glass. Kuminga's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. 30 seconds left in the third. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Filipowski. Williams in the post. Kuminga on him. Pocket 2. George, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Looney with the rebound. And here is Butler. He's got 21. Here's Kuminga. Oh, no good. Tie game in Utah. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Moody. Then it's Curry. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Collier. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Utah trailing here. Markkanen with it. And here's George. Defended by Moody.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Lauri Markkanen taking 2 shots.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Santos is checked in. And Markkanen drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Curry looking around. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He lobs it up.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now Moody. Pass to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Collier, guarded by Kerr. Outside, George. Over Moody. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot from 12. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Curry passes it to Moody. To the paint. There's Kuminga. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Kuminga. Markkanen can't get it to go. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Collier, guarded by Kerr. Here's Markkanen. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. That's to Curry. Down low. Looney passes to Santos. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Santos. Over Markkanen. Santos, no good. Here's Collier. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Now, here's Moody, defended by George. Here's Curry with the 3. Utah with the rebound. Filipowski's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Moody. To the middle. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
No good on the free throw. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And that puts him right around 90 from the free throw line. Really good work here in the second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Right block shot, and it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Montgomery, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
At the line for the Jazz, Montgomery taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Jazz making a change here. Collins is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Green he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And it's Butler in for Moody. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're doing a very good job at the line this half.
Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Lobbed up there for Collins and stolen by Butler. Now Podziemski. And here is Kuminga. Green finds Podziemski. Collins against Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins.
One thing they'll never have to worry about with Butler, he's always going to take initiative.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. And so Butler nails both of them.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Outside Collins. To the paint. Here's Montgomery. Yes, that goes in. 21 points in the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Back to Podziemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Sexton with the screen for Clarkson. There's the triple. Here's Collins. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 17 rebounds.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Curry against Sexton. Green with a screen for Curry. Everything's within Curry's range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Outside Collins. Montgomery, defended by Kuminga. Kessler screen on Kuminga. Montgomery, the pass to Sexton. Clock at 4. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Collins against Butler.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Butler. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. And so Butler nails both of them. Utah has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Curry against Sexton. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Butler. The Warriors have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And it's sent back by Kessler. Montgomery. He's defended by Podziemski. Clarkson against Payton. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Payton outside. Back to Curry to take the lead. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Collins dishes to Clarkson. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Here's Sexton. Pass to Clarkson. Unloads from 13. Jump shot is good that time. 23 points in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Curry. And it's sent back by Kessler. Clarkson with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Montgomery. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for 2. Montgomery.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. Warriors trail by 3. And Curry has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
And how about the confidence of Clarkson? This man believes in his abilities. And boy, this team sure believes in him.
Sexton against Curry. Rebound, Utah. 1:42 left in the fourth. Here's Clarkson. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Jazz lead.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Curry against Sexton. And Green slams it in.
Over his career, Green has been in so many huge playoff games, so he's used to the pressure moments.
Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Jazz, Jordan Clarkson. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Curry passes to Green, and Green slams it in.
Fearless. Draymond Green gets it done in the moment.
Here's the floater. It counts.
Monster basket by Clarkson. This guy can score in so many different ways. It's hard to stop him in those big moments.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Break up the volume, fans. Get back. Here you are.
.54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
Clarkson outside. Cans it from downtown. Clarkson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Curry. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
And that's an intentional foul.
Sexton.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
It's dance can time. Get ready to dance like everyone's right. Let's see when you go. Keep it going.
Here's Podziemski. Butler finds Podziemski. Sexton against Curry. Out to Payton. Butler on the wing. Takes a three. Kessler with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Jazz, Colin Sexton taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And an intentional foul right there.
Gary Payton, second, 4th personal foul. At the line for Utah, Colin Sexton, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jordan. Congrats on the win. Huge night offensively. What does it feel like to ride that wave?
It feels good. My teammates, man, they were finding me. We were screening, we were playing well, moving the ball like how we're supposed to do and what we preach. Then defensively, we just did a great job. Keeping guys in front of them. Everybody just pitched in, and another great team win.
And you were a big part of that, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game as we present our player of the game.